Hello students, I welcome you all in my YouTube channel. In this video, we will be learning about diarrhea management according to IMNCI. A video regarding the basic principles of IMNCI, what do you mean by IMNCI, how to approach for IMNCI, that has been uploaded on the YouTube. The link will be given in the description box. So now this video is related with diarrhea management, how we will manage according to IMNCI. What do you mean by diarrhea? Diarrhea means passage of stool. Watery stool will be there more than 3 times in a day. That will be diarrhea according to WHO. So whenever a baby is coming to you, then what we will do? We will first ask from the mother, does the child is having diarrhea? If the mother is saying yes, after that what we will do? We will see the signs and symptoms, we will classify and we are managing. But if the mother is saying no, the baby is not having diarrhea, that means maybe the baby is admitted for other condition, so that should be assessed. So we are discussing about diarrhea management. So that means whenever we are asking the mother, does the baby is having diarrhea, the mother answer will be yes, the baby is having diarrhea. So how many times the baby is passing the stool, that should be asked. Whether it is a watery stool, that should also be noted. After that what we will do? We will go for look and feel. So what we will look the general condition of the baby, whether the baby is lethargic or unconscious, the baby is restless or irritable, or the baby is normally not crying. Okay, not crying means ये नहीं that baby is cynosed or some other condition is there. That means baby is pink, healthy but not crying. The baby is lying in the mother's lap and comfortably. Second is shrunken eyes. Shrunken eyes का मतलब क्या है कि the eyes they went inward. अंदर की ओर जब eyes धस जाती है because of dehydration, that will be shrunken eyes. Skin turgor we will assess. So how we will assess the skin turgor? We will pinch over the abdomen. Side of the abdomen we are pinching, taking 2 fingers and a thumb. We are pinching on the side of the abdomen, and we are counting it for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. After that what we are doing? We are releasing it. So we are assessing whether the skin it is going back slowly, very slowly, or immediately. If it is going back immediately, then we will classify. If it is going back slowly means we are counting. If it is less than 2 seconds, that means we will classify it is going back slowly. And very slowly, if it is going more than 2 seconds, it is going back. After seeing the signs and symptoms, what we will do? We will classify according to the signs and symptoms in which category the child is falling. Either the child is falling in no dehydration category, some dehydration, and severe dehydration, like in category pink, yellow and green. We will classify that the baby is falling either in no dehydration, some dehydration or severe dehydration category. In no dehydration, that means there are no enough signs to classify. That means the baby is normal, pink, healthy, baby is taking fluid, breastfeeding well, and the skin turgor it is going back immediately. Okay, when we are leaving it, it is going back immediately, and no shrunken eyes that are seen. That means there is no enough sign to classify. The baby will fall in green category. That means no dehydration category. How we will manage? We will manage as PlanA of diarrhea, in which ORS treatment we will be discussing. Advise female when to return and follow up within 5 days whether the diarrhea has been reduced, and whether the diarrhea has not reduced, then the baby will be falling in some other category. So this is no dehydration, no sign to classify, and PlanA for management. If the baby is having 2 or more signs, either the baby is irritable or restless, shrunken eyes, skin pinch, it is going slowly. From these 3 signs, if there are 2 signs that are present, 2 or more, if they are present, the baby will be falling in some dehydration category, that is yellow category. What is the treatment for yellow category or some dehydration? First dose of antibiotic, MP and Genta, that should be given. IM, fluids according to planB, urgently referral, and ORS should be given. If the baby is having from these, either the baby is lethargic or unconscious, shrunken eyes, skin it is going back very slowly. Very slowly means it is taking more than 2 seconds. Then the baby will be falling in severe dehydration category, that is pink category. What is the treatment for pink? Dose of MP injectant should be given IM. Urgently referral if the baby is because the baby is falling in pink category. So referral के अंदर if the baby is taking breastfeeding, whenever we are referring the child breastfeeding, we will be telling that it should be continue if the baby is taking feed, either it is in plan B or plan C. If not taking feed, then keep the baby warm and maintain the hypoglycemia status of the baby, glycemic status of baby. And in severe dehydration, fluids will be given according to plan C and refer for rehydration therapy. That means the baby should be referred for tertiary care center. So this is the classification according to IMNCI. The baby will be falling no dehydration, some dehydration and severe dehydration. Now coming forward for the planning management for no dehydration therapy. So in no dehydration, there are no enough signs to classify whether the baby is falling in pink or yellow category. So that means the sign of no dehydration is there. Then in plan A, what we are giving ORS. ORS is oral rehydration therapy. That means orally, that means for the mouth we are giving to rehydrate the baby. Because of diarrhea, the baby may have dehydration. So we are rehydrating the baby by giving ORS. So first I will discuss how we will prepare ORS. Nowadays ORS sachet they are available. Okay. ORS sachet they are available. How we will prepare it? We will take 1 liter of water. 1 liter of water we have to take. After that we have to boil it, and after we have to make it to cool down and add 1 sachet in 1 liter of water. Then I will tell you how to give. Okay. This is how to prepare. मतलब जो sachet है उससे हम ORS कैसे prepare करेंगे. Next we will be discussing at home how we will prepare ORS. We will take 6 teaspoonful of sugar. Teaspoonful 6 with sugar, half teaspoon with salt. We will add 1 liter of water. We will make it to boil and cool down. After then taste it. The taste will be tear-like taste. So this is how we will prepare at home. Okay. I thought you learn how to prepare with sachet and at home. Then I will be discussing how to give ORS. 1 teaspoonful if the child age is less than 24 months or less than 2 years. We will be giving in every 1 to 2 minutes. 1 teaspoonful देंगे हम 1 से 2 मिनट के अंदर. Frequent sips of cup to older child, and if the child is having vomiting, wait for 10 minutes and administer slowly. Now we will be discussing how much ORS should be given according to age wise. So the table has been made. This is age, ORS after each stool, and ORS that should be given at home. For less than 2 years or less than 24-month-old child, after each stool the ORS should be given 50 to 100 ml, and at home the total it will be 500 ml per day. If the child age is 2 to 10 years, 100 to 200 ml after each stool and 1000 ml per day. And if the child age is more than 10 years, add as per requirement कि बच्चा कितना पी सकता है, add per requirement, and total it should be 2 liters per day. Okay, this is the requirement according to plan A when the baby is falling in no dehydration category. Okay, in plan B the child will be having some dehydration. We have already discussed the sign and symptoms. Either the child will be restless, irritable, eyes will be shrunken, 2 of the sign or the 3 maybe sign will be there. That means skin turn rate is going back slowly. So that is sign and symptom. The child is having some dehydration and we are managing it according to plan B. So the fluid requirement in the children, it depends upon 3 things. देखो जब भी dehydration होगा तो हमें कितना फ्लूइड चाहिएगा. सबसे पहले तो पर्सन की जो है उसकी नॉर्मल रिक्वायरमेंट क्या है. तो फर्स्ट इज डेली फ्लूइड रिक्वायरमेंट कि हमें डेली कितना पानी पीना चाहिए. दैट शुड बी फर्स्ट. सेकंड थिंग क्या है, जो डेफिसिट हुआ, जो वाटरी स्टूल की वजह से जो डेफिसिट हुआ उसका कितना लॉस हुआ, दैट शुड बी रिकॉर्डेड. थर्ड इज मेंटेनेंस, क्योंकि जो डिहाइड्रेशन है एकदम से तो हम ये नहीं बोल सकते कि हाँ हाइड्रेट हो गया वो. So after that we have to maintain it, that is maintenance therapy. So the fluid requirement, it is depending upon 3 things. One is daily fluid requirement, deficit replacement and maintenance therapy. So now we will be discussing one by one. First is daily fluid requirement. Daily fluid requirement में क्या है, how we will be calculating what is the daily fluid requirement of a child. Up to 10 kg weight है अगर किसी child का, so the requirement will be 100 ml per kg. For example, child weight is 8 kg. So what will be the fluid requirement? 800 ml. Okay, 100 into 8, 800 ml. जो नेक्स्ट 10 to 20 kg है उसके लिए फ्लूइड रिक्वायरमेंट होगा हमारा 50 ml per kg. I will tell you how we will calculate it. And for more than 20 kg weight है, it will be 20 ml per kg. Okay, now we will tell with an example. If the child weight is 15 kg, how we will calculate it? For the देखो 15 kg को हम कैसे डिवाइड करेंगे? Up to 10. तो फर्स्ट 10 kg के लिए हमारे कितनी फ्लूइड रिक्वायरमेंट होगी? 10 into 100. टोटल वेट कितना है? 15 kg. तो 10 plus 5. फर्स्ट 10 kg के लिए 100 ml. 10 to 20 kg जो नेक्स्ट 5 है 15 का, नेक्स्ट 5 के लिए क्या है हमारी? 50 ml per kg. तो 5 into 50 that is 250. So for a 15 kg the daily fluid requirement is 1250 ml. Got it? For example, if the child weight is 30 kg, older child है, child weight is 30 kg. Okay, how we will calculate? We will consider it into 10 plus 10 plus 10. Okay, that means up to first 10 kg के लिए कितना चाहिएगा? 100 into 10. First 10 plus 10 to 20 kg के लिए 50. 50 into 10 plus next 10 kg के लिए 20. 10 into 20. So the total fluid requirement is 1000 plus 500 plus 200. It is 1700 ml per day. This is the daily fluid requirement. Okay, for example, child का वेट है 25 kg. तो हम कैसे कैलकुलेट करेंगे? 10 into 100 प्लस हम कैसे डिवाइड करेंगे? फर्स्ट 10 kg प्लस नेक्स्ट 10 kg प्लस 5. उससे एक्स्ट्रा जितना भी जाएगा वो हमारे मोर देन 20 kg में जाएगा. तो फर्स्ट 10 के लिए 10 into 100, 10 to 20 के लिए 50 into 10 प्लस नेक्स्ट 5 किलो एक्स्ट्रा है, दैट इज 5 into 20. It will be 1000 plus 500 plus 100. It will be 1600. Second component of PlanB management is deficit replacement. So how much deficit, because of what is told, how much deficiency it is there, we are replacing it by giving ORS. So how much ORS we are giving? 75 ml per kg of ORS within 4 hours that we are giving. Either it is given orally or it is given with nasogastric tube. So the ORS, how we will calculate, rough estimation it is there. If the child weight is 5 kg and age is less than 4 months, 1 to 2 glass of ORS, that is total fluid 200 to 400 ml, that should be given within 4 hours. 5 to 8 kg weight है, age is 4 to 11 month है, 2 to 3 glass of ORS, that is around 400 to 600 ml within 4 hours. 8 to 11 kg है, 12 to 23 month of age है, 3 to 4 glass, 600 to 800 ml. 11 to 16 kg है, 2 to 4 year का child है, 4 to 6 glass, that should be given within 4 hours, 800 to 1200 ml. 5 to 14 year है, 6 to 11 glasses of ORS, 1200 to 2200. More than 15 year है, then the how much glass? Around 12 to 20 glasses and more than 2200 ml fluid, that should be given for deficit replacement. 95% बच्चों के अंदर क्या होती है? रिकवरी हो जाती है when we are giving deficit replacement. ठीक है, तो जो डेफिशिएंसी थी वो हमारी रिप्लेस हो जाती है. ओके, लेकिन इफ इट इज स्टिल परसिस्टिंग, फॉर एग्जांपल हाई स्टूल पर्ज है, बच्चे को ओआरएस के बाद भी हाई स्टूल पर्ज हो रही है, तो 5 ml per kg of body weight per hour we are giving for next 4 hours. If it is still persisting with vomiting, 3 ml per kg of body weight per hour we are giving. And maybe the deficiency it is persisting because of paralytic ileus and inaccurate preparation of ORS. So whenever we are telling the mother how to prepare ORS, that should be standing and a good information that should be given. Okay, so this is the second point, that is deficit replacement. Already we discussed daily fluid requirement. Okay, second is deficit replacement, and third we will be discussing on maintenance therapy. Maintenance therapy में हम कितना fluid देंगे? 10 ml per kg of body weight fluid we are giving for. The third component of plan B for some dehydration is maintenance therapy. Already we had seen what is the daily fluid requirement that should be given if the child is having some dehydration, plus deficit replacement. डेली रिक्वायरमेंट के अंदर हमने क्या पढ़ा था? 10 ml अप टू 10 ml पर केजी के लिए 100 ml पर केजी, नेक्स्ट 20 के लिए 50 ml पर केजी, 10 to 20 के लिए, और मोर देन 20 है तो 20 ml पर केजी वी आर कैलकुलेटिंग, दैट इज द डेली फ्लूइड रिक्वायरमेंट. फॉर डेफिसिट रिप्लेसमेंट के अंदर हमने क्या पढ़ा? 75 ml per kg within 4 hours that should be given. Okay, for maintenance therapy it is 10 ml per kg of stool. So when the child is passing the stool, 10 ml per kg fluid ORS we are giving. We will tell the mother to continue breastfeed, semi-solid diet, plain water, salted water can be given if the child is tolerating. For example, we have given the fluid requirement or the plan B we have treated, but the child recovery has not been taken place. The child condition it deteriorates. That means the child is feeling lethargy, uncomfortable, unconscious. The eyes are very shrunken and the skin color it is going back very slowly. So how we will manage? We will go for the child for planC treatment. planC treatment for severe dehydration. If the signs and symptoms they are relieved, so relieved means after plan B the child will go for planA treatment. planA treatment में क्या था हमारा? ORS हमें कितना देना है, ठीक है? After each stool, that is planA. Then fluid, homemade fluids or breastfeeding that should be continued. But if the signs and symptoms they are not relieved, then the child will go for planC treatment. And if relieved, then for planA. That means the child will be managed at home and the child have to come for follow-up within after 5 days. Now we will be discussing the planC for severe. Now coming for the planC treatment for severe dehydration. Severe dehydration means that the child is lethargy, unconscious. The child is, whenever we are offering the child is not drinking fluids. Okay. Then what we have to do? We have to go for IV fluids because the child is not taking from orally. So we will go for IV fluids. In IV fluids, we are giving RL with 5% dextrose, NS or RL solution that should be given. So how much we are giving? We are giving it 100 ml per kg we are giving. According to age, we will classify in how much hour we have to give. If the child age is less than 12 months, the fluid 100 ml per kg, it should be given in 6 hours. And if the child age is more than 12 months, it should be given in 3 hours. Okay. So first we will be discussing less than 12 months of age, 100 ml per kg fluid, it should be given in 6 hours. So how we are giving? Because the child is having severe dehydration. So first what we will do? We will give a bolus type. So that means fast solution हमें देना है 30 ml per kg within 1 hour that should be given. And after that 70 ml per kg that should be given in 5 hours. So total is 100 ml per kg and in 6 hours if the child is less than 12 months of age. For example, child weight is 8 kg. Okay, and the child is less than 12 months of age. So how we will give 30 ml per kg? 30 into 8, that is 240 ml. That should be given within 1 hour. Okay, and 70 into 8, 560 ml. That should be given in 5 hours via infusion. So total is 100 ml per kg. So 100 into 8, that is 800 ml we are giving. If the child age is less than 12 months of age, it should be given in 6 hours. So you can add 240 plus 560, total is 800 ml. But 30 ml per kg we are giving it within 1 hour, and after that 70 ml per kg we are giving in 5 hours. When the child age is more than 12 months of age, we are giving this fluid within 3 hours. So 30 ml per kg we are giving in 30 minutes and 70 ml per kg we are giving in 2.5 hours. Okay. For example, the child age is 14 months and the weight is 10 kg. Okay. So how we will give 30 into 10, 300 ml. That should be given in 30 minutes. ठीक है, fast bolus. And next is 70 into 10. That should be given in 2.5 hours. That is 700 ml. Total is 100 into 10,000 ml. That should be given in 3 hours. In first 30 minutes we are giving 300 ml and in 2.5 hours we are giving 700 ml. If the child age is more than 12 months of age, total fluid it will be 100 ml per kg. लेस देन 12 है तो याद रखना 6 है, तो जिसमें 1 और 6 हम करेंगे, और मोर देन 12 है तो हम 100 ml को ही हम डिवाइड करेंगे हाफ एंड 2.5 के अंदर. ओके, देन व्हाट वी विल डू, वी विल रीअसेस द चाइल्ड विद इन every 15 to 30 minutes. If persistent severe dehydration, if it is persisting via IV infusion, we will repeat 100 ml per kg. planC we will repeat 100 ml per kg. Hydration status, if it is improved but dehydration it is still persisting, then what we will do, if the child can drink, what we will do, we will stop the IV fluids. ORS according to plan B within 4 hours that should be, that means जो replacement है वो हम क्या करेंगे, अप्लाई करेंगे यहाँ पे 75 ml per kg का replacement, that should be given orally. If after taking the plan B the child का dehydration status it has improved, no dehydration it is still there, so we will discontinue IV fluid, PlanA treatment. Before discharge, we will keep the child for observation within 6 hours and ORS sips can be given. So this was related with planC. Okay. So this is how we will manage a child with the diarrhea according to IMNCI. PlanA, planB and planC. This is overall management for a child with either having no dehydration, some dehydration and severe dehydration. Hope so you guys learn the management of diarrhea according to IMNCI and in general. Thanks for watching. Do like, comment, share and subscribe. Thank you.